Hannah's religious school class, there was a huge disagreement. A group of kids had built this really amazing thing out of blocks and magnetiles, but now they were arguing about what it is that they had actually built. So one child said that it was a big castle, and there was a dragon that would breathe fire protecting it. And another kid said that it was a maze that you had to, once you're inside, figure out the way out of. And the third child said that it was a zoo that was filled with, really cool exotic animals. And every kid insisted that they were right about what their creation was. Insisted. They talked over each other, they argued, nobody was listening. And as you can imagine, they all ended up really frustrated and cranky. So Hannah decided it would be a good time to tell them a story, and she asked them to all come over and sit in a circle, and she asked them to close their eyes. And then she brought out her most adorable animal, a little stuffed elephant, and she placed the elephant in front of a little boy named Ethan, and she said, "Ethan, I want you to keep your eyes closed, but I want you to reach out and tell me what is in front of you." And Ethan reached out, felt around in the air, and the first thing he grabbed was this. And Ethan said, it's really strong and it's round. I think I have a tree in front of me. There's a little tree in a pot, and that's what's sitting in front of me. Okay, very interesting, Hannah said, a tree. Ethan has a tree in front of him. She turned to another kid and said, "Emily, what do you think is in front of you?" And she moved the elephant, and she put it down in front of Emily. And the first thing that Emily touched when she reached out was this. And Emily said, what I have in front of me is really soft. It's almost like a blanket or a lovey. I think that's what it is. It's a blanket. I have a blanket sitting in front of me. Okay, very interesting, Hannah said. She turned to another child and said, "Daniel, what do you have in front of you?" I try not to use names of people who are here. I didn't even think about that. "Daniel, what do you have in front of you?" And Daniel said, "I have a long rope. I have a rope that's in front of me." So Hannah sat back in her place in the middle of the circle and said, "Wow, there's so many things here. There's a rope, there's a blanket, there's a tree, a little tree." If you are 100% right about what is in front of you, I want you to nod your head. And what did Emily and Ethan and Daniel all do? They nodded their heads. They were 100% right. And then Hannah told them to open their eyes. And in the center of the circle was the elephant. Ethan said, "Where'd that come from? What is that?" And Hannah said, "Well, it can be a blanket, it can be a rope, it can be a tree, and it can also be an elephant." Oftentimes in life, it's so important for us to take a step back and to listen to how other people are experiencing something and to be open to different ideas. Hannah turned to them and said, "Before, when you guys were arguing, you were so sure that you knew what you had built. And not just that, you were so sure that it wasn't what everybody else was saying. And by not listening to each other, you closed yourself off to seeing what your building could be, so many different and unique things. Even this elephant. This elephant could be a slide, could be a little button, could be a pillow, and at the same time, it can also be an elephant. It is at the same time all of these things and also every single thing that we imagine it to be. We continue with Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu Shabbat kodsho be'ava u'beratzon inchilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim ki eleinu karata ve'otanu kidashta la'avodatecha v'shabbat kodshecha be'ava u'beratzon inchaltanu Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh Shabbat l'chaim.
So we think of those now in our community who are no longer with us, people who had an impact on our lives, people who helped shape us into the people we are today, and people who we all miss very, very much. Tonight we remember Betty Ann Kahn, Marvin Block, Rosalind Seneko, Lenny Lieberman, Judith Kizel-Brands, Julie Wilson, Lowell Chudikoff, Tova Nahomaski, Helene Barbin, Jacob Karasik. We also remember Nathan Bender, Blossom Castor, Herbert Shalom Dordick, Edith Dorman, Barbara Eisenstadt, Janine Gerlich, Sabina Gellis, Constance Gorman, Jack Gottlieb, Akhtar Hakim, George Javar, Jacob Kaplan, Harry Klein, Egon Koch, Audrey Cause, Melvin Lackman, William Lacken, Selma Lewis, Rose Lippman, Jack McLaughlin, Rachel Miller, Edie Milne, Marie Moss, Ray Nelkin, Reggie Newman, Benjamin Pelkis, Sandra Popkin, Rhoda Ratner, Judith Reiter, Isidore Rosenthal, Norma Rottenberg, Ernestine Salter, Jack Schoenberg, Rebecca Schoenberg, Mildred Shergin, Leslie Siegel, Joseph Selwitz, Robin Schwartz, Bernie Simons, David Stein, Louis Sudikoff, Mary Turner, and Lillian Weiner. If there are additional names that you would like to add, please do so at this time. We rise and join together in Mourner's Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayachon u'vyomechon u'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, b'gala u'vizman kariv imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shmei d'kudasha b'richu, le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'miram v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. You may be seated, and we're gonna have Ken give us some more amazing announcements. Now you've really set a bar for yourself here.
Welcome again. We hope you enjoyed yourself here tonight. It's always fun, even though my kids are now getting older, to see a family Shabbat. It's always pretty cool to see it at Temple and to see the vibrancy in the community, and it's welcome, and if you enjoy it, please come back. This evening's Oneg Shabbat after the service is sponsored by the Olander Kipnis and Messing families in honor of Adele and Morgan's B'nai Mitzvah. Enjoy yourself. Thank you. Enjoy yourself again. If you're a new member or not a member and you want to learn more about the synagogue, please come and talk to Daniel or Carrie or anyone. You could talk to me. I don't know what I'd tell you. Or talk to Dvorah. And we'd love to welcome you and tell you whatever you want to know about the temple and the community itself. There's always a lot going on at KI. Go to the website. If you can navigate the website, you get a special medal. The special announcements coming up. For 4th and 5th graders, the youth group has an event on Saturday, October 26th. Kindergarten Yom HaMishpacha, Family Day, is Sunday, October 27th. We invite all of our own kindergarten families to join us for a day of learning with their children. RSVP, you can RSVP on the website, on the JEC page. This Sunday, October 13th, 3rd graders will be hiking to Temescal Canyon for an experiential program about God and nature. Remember to wear comfortable walking shoes. Kehilat Israel Society of Sisters hopes you ladies will join us for our 3rd women's retreat. A new location this year. Mark your calendars for February 21st to Sunday, February 23rd. I won't tell you the location because we don't know yet, but it's going to be new. There you have it. Go to the website. It'll be there as soon as we know. The Torah study, lots of fun, amazing community led by our own Rabbi Amy, Rabbi Lindy Davidson. Sari Ehrenreich, head of KISS, is here tonight. If you want to learn more, she can point herself out. Thank you so much. Shabbat Shalom. Have a great weekend.
Please join us for our closing song, Osei Shalom.
Oh, hi, I'm Veronica Picard. I was told to introduce myself.
Nice to meet you. Whenever you're ready.
Osei Shalom b'mroma, uyasei Shalom aleinu. Osei Shalom b'mroma, uyasei Shalom aleinu. Osei Shalom b'mroma, uyasei Shalom aleinu. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom aleinu. V'yakol Yisrael. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom aleinu. V'yakol ha'olam. Osei Shalom b'mroma, uyasei Shalom aleinu. Osei Shalom b'mroma, uyasei Shalom aleinu. Osei Shalom b'mroma, uyasei Shalom aleinu. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom aleinu. V'yakol Yisrael. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom aleinu. V'yakol ha'olam. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom aleinu. V'yakol Yisrael. Yasei Shalom, Yasei Shalom, Shalom aleinu. V'yakol ha'olam.
you, Veronica.
Shabbat Shalom. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Go Dodgers.
Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol ha'am. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom. One more. Yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Play the minor. Shabbat shalom.
We're all going to tell Chaim it was horrible without him, right?
Oh, yes.
We could barely get through.
We couldn't even do it.
The elephant and said your name.